Hey folks, Kevin here. Well, it's March 25th, 2020. I just got in from outside. I was doing some stool layering or mounding of honeyberry plants. When I did a quick check of my plant propagation playlist, I didn't see one there. I think I've created a video about it in the past, and I was going to refer to that in this video. But let me just tell you the story. So several years ago, I bought 4 different varieties of honeyberry plants, and I put them up in the second food forest, which was just beginning at that time. Unfortunately, I did not sheet mulch around it, meaning putting cardboard around the base of them, put wood chips on them. The plants grew up pretty darn well, but the deer and the rabbits browsed on them pretty heavily, and the quackgrass went ahead and invaded around them. So last year at about this time, I went up into the second food forest, and they were, probably 4 years old, and they had good root structure on most of them, but they had been chopped back so many times, and they had so much competition with the grasses that I dug them up, I washed off the roots, and I put them in the western garden plot. So if you look at the videos from last year, that's the area where I was going, the blueberries, the gooseberries, the honeyberries, the sage, the whole variety of perennial plants, and some bean plants on the trellis there. Well, as I got busy last year, all the weeds really got into the whole area, and it just got out of hand and all. So again, my honeyberry plants didn't do as well as I'd hoped for them to do. So I just went out into the area and dug up the 4 honeyberry plants. Now when I put those honeyberry plants in, what I did was I dug them down a little bit deeper than where the root crown was, so where the stem of the bushes meet the soil. So I dug it down further than that and splayed out the limbs or the stems or the uprights from the plant and buried them under the soil at the surface. Now that was really tough to do because the main stems that were up were probably 4 years old, and they wanted to break real easily when laying them down. I didn't have any good fresh growth last spring when I did this because the deer had already eaten them right down throughout the winter time. But I did the best that I could do, and so a lot of it was mounding. So mounding is when you dig really deep hole, put the plant down in there and just separate some of those stems a little bit. You can't do it all the way. And then you fill the dirt back up with the hopes that the roots will start to come out from each one of the upright stems that come up. And in the western garden plot, it's protected from the deer. The rabbits still sneak in there at times, but it's at least protected from the deer. Now, stool layering is when you dig down and you put the root ball in the soil, but in a sense you're laying the plant a bit on its side and then covering up not only the root ball but also the stems that are coming out. You try to separate those as well, and as a result they'll start to shoot up their buds and go vertical as opposed to laying horizontally parallel to the ground. I hope this is making sense. So I went out, I dug them up from the western garden plot, and I probably got 6 or 8 plants that I dug up. I then took them over in the wheelbarrow. I also dug up some sage plants as well at the same time. I brought it over to one of the hydrants. The hoses were thawed enough at this point so I could go ahead and use the hose with a pretty good pressure setting so I could really infiltrate, remove all of the soil from the root masses that were there, because I knew that there'd be some quack grass. What else was in there? There was dock. Even though the dock sends down this long root, there are these little side shoots that shoot out from the side, as well as goldenrod and other weeds that were there. So I really wanted to wash off all of the roots thoroughly with the hydrant, and then go ahead and pick out any roots that weren't part of the plant. And then the stems that had sent out root shoots from the side, I cut off each one of those stems and they would hopefully be a new plant as well. So I washed all the roots off, teased out, separated all the roots, cut off all of the stems that actually had some, even if it was modest root development on it, cleaned them all up, got them back in the wheelbarrow, and brought them back over into the western garden plot. There's a new bed I've started along the margin, along the fence, where all of the The thornless blackberries in pots were last year, so they're right along the chain link fence. I put that compost in there in the fall. So I just raked it out a little bit to smooth it out today, dug down, and I did more of the same thing. So I did put my helmet cam on, and I put a GoPro off to the side so you can see some of the process that I went through, from digging up from the west garden amongst all the weeds, washing them off, pruning them, and then bringing them over and putting them back in the ground. So I ended up probably, I don't know, 25, 30 plants. I didn't count them. And you'll be able to see, hopefully from the helmet cam, the process that I went through to get those down in the ground and to get the berries, the stem that had shot out roots where each one of the buds would be at different layers. I really buried those down in deep. Some of the plants I went ahead and did stooling. I laid them on their side and covered up the stem as well, and they'll shoot up some new shoots. So this is a nice way of propagating, multiplying the number of plants that you're going to get from these individual plants. So we went from 4 last year to probably about 8. I divided those up, and maybe we got 30 or 35 of these plants at this point. We'll see how many of them survive throughout the season and all. I'll end up pruning them back some so we can throw more juice in, more of the nutrients and energy into root development early on in the season. And in this part of the country, although we're just having an unusually warm time, it's 50 degrees Fahrenheit outside right now. So the buds are already starting to swell. And we want to do this before the buds actually develop, the leaves develop from those buds, because then those roots have to be going full tilt boogie in order to get the rest done. So one of the things I'll probably do tomorrow or the next day, I'll go out and prune back some of the tops of those. Tomorrow I'm going to have to dig up a heck of a lot more of the plants, the various berry plants that I'm going to be selling this spring. Get those out of the garden so I can get some more things done in the western garden plot. So if you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. What will follow will be some GoPro footage of the process that I went through over the afternoon hours here, and hopefully it's clear enough to understand. I won't do any more dialogue after this point. There'll just be some music going along with the GoPro footage. If you have any comments or questions, leave them below. If you think this was of value, give us a thumbs up, and by all means, folks, have a great day and stay safe. Bye-bye now.